Hey everybody, and welcome to my presentation for MS539 Programming Concepts for the University of Advancing Technology. In this assignment, I had to make a Windows Forms application using C#, and I had to use 5 different things in it to program it and make it work. So I kept it simple. I basically made a little tiny program here that if you click on these certain buttons, it will reveal things, secrets about me, things that I like my favorite hobby, my favorite color, my favorite food, my favorite number, my favorite holiday. So let's find out some stuff about me. So what is my favorite hobby? Well, a lot of you guys know this, but some of you might not. I love playing the guitar, and that is actually a picture of my custom Reverend Volcano guitar made right here in my hometown, well, my old hometown, East Point, Michigan, by a guy by the name of Joe Naylor, and he went on to start his own guitar company, and I so happen to own one. Some of the people that own these types of guitars, Kid Rock is a big fan of this guitar. Anyway, moving on. My favorite color. What do you guys think that is? Well, if you're looking at my guitar, you will know that it is red. My favorite color is red. My favorite food of all time, and I could eat this every day of my life for the rest of my life and I would not complain, are tacos. I love tacos. They're my favorite food in the entire world. My favorite number is 3, and my favorite holiday is Halloween. So here's how this works. When you press a button, it will go to a certain picture in the picture box and print it out. And we can do that by the following. Well, first I have to show you a couple of things here. First I have a what do you call this up here? Let's go into the code. So here's a form. This is a this is a label. So I have a label at the top that says secret things that I like. Okay, and there's really nothing to it. It's just got some text. Then I have 5 buttons. Each button is tied to this picture box, and when you push the button, it basically displays a picture, and it is set to visible. So let's take a look at the code. Just to let you know that I anticipated that this code was going to take 3 hours. It only took me 2 because it wasn't a really hard assignment. I was able to reuse code and download free pictures off the internet. I wanted to keep it simple. C# is not something that I use all the time, so I just wanted to keep it simple. Getting into the code is, we're using all of these files here. This is kind of like your header files in C++. Namespaces. So namespaces in C# are a little different than namespaces in C++. Namespace in C#, well, it kind of looks like it's just like a storage place to make code. On your namespace, you can have your classes and all this other stuff. Your namespace is basically, in this one, it is the title of this program. So when you start, you have a form. It's a class, and you just initialize it. And then the 5 buttons, basically, when you click on a button, it's going to set an image in the picture box to the corresponding image that you want. So for button 1, I have it set to my guitar, and then I say visible is true, so it displays it. And this keeps going on down for button 2, button 3, button 4, and button 5. It's very simple. It's the same structure, it's the same code, just different files. And it worked pretty good. So yeah, that's basically my entire program. Very different style of programming than straight up like C++. Using forms, it's almost like you're using a video game engine, but not quite as complicated. In the process that you're using properties, and you can set properties. For example, here, like if I click this button here, um, you can, first of all, you can drag and drop properties onto your forms window, and they will be things like buttons, list boxes, picture boxes, stuff like that. And when you click on it, you get the properties for that, and then you can set these properties in this window, which is different than coding in like C++ or even Python or anything like that, where you're just straight up coding everything in. This has an interface. Much to me, it's much like a game engine. You know, you can set certain properties, say in like the Unreal Engine or something like that. It's neat, but it's also confusing at the same time. I'm learning it, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So not bad for my first program. But I noticed that that is the main difference between like embedded programming, or you know, straight up C or C++ programming, or even Python programming. Um, but all in all, I'm liking it, and I will continue to use it, and I will get very good at it. So anyway, that is my presentation, guys. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.